Okay guys, quick repair video here. We're playing around with this Alesis compressor limiter with a gate. I actually am abusing this thing because I'm running it 100% duty cycle. I never turn this thing off. And it's the application. But when you look at these two voltage regulators here on this side, I don't know if you can see this, probably hard to see, but one of these, they're both 15 volt regulators. One's a negative and one's a positive voltage regulator. This one's giving me about 2 volts. This one's giving me 18. 3 volts. 14. So this negative voltage regulator is real low. And I would normally suspect that there's something wrong with this voltage regulator, but I remember a video, I think they were fixing a Bose wave radio or something or other, and the regulator was showing a low voltage, but actually what was going on was something further down was pulling the voltage down. So kind of looking around here, I've already been in this thing and I've replaced, kind of hard to see, but I've replaced a pair of 1000 microfarad capacitors in this thing already. 1000 microfarad caps back in this area. There's two others here that I have not replaced. And one thing that I've noticed right away was that there's a big temperature differential on these caps. If you look at this one here, let's see. This one here on the left, it feels cold to the touch. It says 90 degrees. This one here on the right, I mean, it's actually hot to the touch. This thing isn't working really well. I think it's well in excess of 105. It is running probably, yeah, 112 degrees. This cap here is real hot. I'd be willing to bet that this cap here is failed short, or is basically, I mean, there's no bulging or anything, but it looks to me like the temperature differential between these caps, and they're identical. They're 16 volt caps at 1000 mics. So what I'm going to do is I mean, these are teeny weeny little caps. I've got a couple of 1000 mic 35 volt caps, so we'll try and shove these into this space somehow and get this thing back in the box, but we'll see whether that solves our problem. What it's doing is the Alesis is powering up. You can see that the gate LED comes on when you turn it on, but you don't get like anything on the input. So it's probably a power supply problem. We'll see what happens. Yep, here we go. Now let's take a look at this. Now we got about 24 volts. 24 in negative and positive. So I believe $14 on the other side. This one's showing about 9, interestingly enough. I am seeing all of the lights flash here when it comes on. So I suspect this unit is now functional again, which I will test. But I believe that's fixed it. So there you go. This is a Alesis 3630 compressor. We're running this thing 24/7, year in, year out. And we've already gone through one set of 1000 microfarad capacitors here in the back, and now we're on this set here. If you go, you know, it's not pretty, but if you can stuff them in there, that's how you fix these things.